A lot of items from this farm. Killing loot, yeah. Yeah, constantly killing loot. Waiting on Tanka. Is already a little jealous. Now he's going to see that you're the top gifter as well. He's gonna come after me. Fucking Disc, he looted the, where is it? He looted the pole arm before we started. Oh, let's go, boys. Oh. What was the last super item on the lack? I mean, I might be cocky and say that that was my item, the Wind River staff from SM. I don't think we've seen any other super items since then, have we? He doesn't know anything about Twitch, he's clueless. He just sees me with your videos up. He would have a long way to go to come, as we're in Florida. That's pretty far. Trying to replace the glorious items that I've sold but no luck yet. Yeah, it's a bitch to get him now. It was easier with the good old Salitas farming. Oh, Beavis, are you soloing this? You always solo shit. Already Blood Tusk shoulders. Nice one. Wait, Noki, are you on vacation now? I remember you said you got granted the 2 weeks of vacation. Was that starting this week? This is the last week before. Aha. Nice. Ooh, Shadow Tooth shoulders. Nice. Yeah, I don't really have any vacation left, man. And next year, I have scheduled nearly all my vacation in between WoW releases. So hopefully Blizzard won't fuck me over on their WoW releases, like TBC and Midnight, all of that fuss. Classic Plus. Isle of Thunder is not affected by the loot change. Yeah, it's great. I'm getting 16 days off in December, including weekends. Nice. Nobody takes like December off because nobody does shit anyways. So it's kind of like July. Nobody takes time off of work in July because there's not like most people are on vacation, so there's not a lot of shit happening. We've already tested Nasiatar. It doesn't work. It is affected. Alex, 22 years? That's a long ass time, buddy. How's it going, Alex? Thank you so much for the resub, man. Mm-hmm. How will healer tier list for 10-man change in throne? Oh fuck, I have no clue. Yo, Monchi! How will the healer tier list for 10-man change in throne? You've played those stupid private servers of yours for 5 decades. Or Factory does a shutdown for cleaning and they schedule it around Christmas and New Year's. That's nice. Do you guys get paid the time off though? Disc priest and disc priest and disc priest and disc priest. Here we go. You don't want to play anything but a disc priest. Yo, Doxy, what's up, dude? Hey, yo, that's what I play. Nice. Christmas Eve and day, New Year's Eve and day are paid. Used vacation days for the days in between. Uh-huh. Got the wrong bow from Jack Taran? Ah, you get what you deserve. Atonement spam? Yeah, we're not going to have a much more exciting rotation ourselves in the TBC, DD. You'll be spamming Shadow Bolt and I'll be spamming Mangle. It's going to be fucking great. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. But by the looks of it, there's a lot of people playing casters in our community, which I guess is good for Karasan because you can do the cheese tactic on the last boss on Prince. DD is gonna spam seed all day every day, and then he's gonna die. Mm. So go protection paladin and steal the Omega's blade from the casters. That works. Well, that doesn't work actually because I'm tanking, so I need you to heal. So you got to stick with the shaman. Why the fuck is Pi? Oh yeah, the fake value. Also, you doing Gruel? Kara, sure. No, we're doing Gruel. And Maggie this time. Even if we have to bring pugs, it's gonna be fucking great. What I miss, I have been getting my hunting stuff together and have to put my scope on the charger. Wow, you didn't miss that much. I did Nomer. Won the lack, got a good schematic, flash bomb, got a blue item. Now we're doing IoT. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking great. Then we'll do SSC. That's gonna be great as well. Haven't done that. We didn't do SSC back in like TBC Classic days, so I don't really recall the strats. But if we just do enough DPS, it's gonna be fine. Just nuke. As always, the best tactic. Rules 25, you have to pug? No, 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 no. Even if we have to pug, it's fine. Gil would be dead by SSC? Probably. Probably. Unless they do very short faces. Can always hope. Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 boom. We did a raid for like a long time in Wrath of the Lich King, actually. You guys remember that? We did fucking Nax for months. And the other raids. Fucking dragon clowns. Also, all of the raiders are 25, right? Yeah, until Solomon. As a druid, do you have a specific talent build for the farms or just regular? There's a couple. There's a couple of talents that you should have on your farming druid, like lunar inspiration and everything that grants you mobility. But I have my talents in the general chat, pinned in general chat on Discord. That was a decent core, yeah. Gil's gonna die faster this time, though. People are gonna ignore one tactic and instantly kick by Monchi. Yes, but then word will get around and people will join just because they want to see what the fuss is about. I don't know how you manage to keep running Nax for that long. It's super boring. I thought it was fun while it lasted. I didn't mind. Yeah, Swifty. It's gonna be tough to beat Pi's 3 million gold bow. What is Eras doing? Well, you're back doing RFD. Big shocker, man. SM, RFD, Sulfarak, Shadowfang, Keep on Sam, Roshius, aha, trying to get the Varret. All I remember about that raid was Polly and Spellsteel. I don't remember that much about it either. I remember you need a mage tank for one of the dudes, and then I remember like Gruul himself does the ability with the with the thingies. I remember Gruul's abilities, but Sir DD is regulating instead. The Colmer guy, he's passive aggressive. What do you mean trying? Well, good point. He's getting. Always lucky. Fuck, that's the wrong shoulders. I need the blood shoulders, blood tusk. First boss is easy. You just need a boomkin and a mage to tank the two assi. Is easy. Easy as fuck. I'm gonna get some lunch and slowly get ready for work. Good luck, student. Get some fat loots. Appreciate it, dude. Enjoy work, man. Oh shit! There we go. Blood tusk. Nice. Now I need the polearm and the bow. And the legs. Lack me up. I'm gonna lack you up. I remember in Gruul I got the first DST in my Huntsman Shaman. DST, is that the dragon spine trophy thingy? The trinket? That's a big boy. I need to get that on my feral. I'm making some bacon and grabbing coffee. Nice. I got mine in a gold DKP. Paid big bucks. I can imagine. That'd be expensive as fuck. I'm grabbing lunch now myself. Kind of want bacon, but I'll probably just have a sandwich. You could have a sandwich with bacon. And you want bacon for carbonara later in the week? Speaking about carbonara, how's the carbonara's going, Tobbs? Bacon is better. Everything is better with bacon. Had one today? Nice. By the way, I recently converted from Pepsi Max to Coke Zero. See, this is how I'm planning to change the world into a better place. One small task at a time. And if we can just get people to stop drinking Pepsi Max and start drinking Coca-Cola instead, I'm sure that a lot of the issues that's going around in the world right now would be solved. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I came over to the farm, didn't realize we were on the same realm. Well, I think we might be on Kelvig's face now. Twisting Nether. Because I invited him before I was at the location. I'm not sure where he was at, though. Oh shit, inventory full. I'm on Cossack? Huh. There's no Cossack voice on this one. Pie, what did you get now? Melting ice staff? 1.5 million gold? Absolute banger. Blue cloak. Real value? It is if you play on a Raven Crest. We might need to ban Drag Terror Keep as well. I'm thinking the same thing. Then people are going to start doing Gundrak. I said every time Pepsi tastes like Coke, like cola, and Coke tastes like carbonation. What the fuck are you on about? Why don't you just ban old farms as that's the way you're going? Now we went from 0 to 100 real quick again. What the fuck you mean that's the way we're going? We banned Iron Docks and Skyreach due to popular demand. People were tired of getting 500,000 gold in a classic dungeon, having the run of their life, and then they got beaten by Versatile, who got 0 actual value, but 5 million gold in the lack. You banned all of Susie's farms? Susie didn't do Skyridge, only Iron Docks. But yes, there's a reason why Susie felt like it was a personal attack. Susie's second home is Iron Docks. Gross, I hate Pepsi. My mom drinks that. Goddamn. Your mom drinks Pepsi? You gotta sit down with your mom and have a serious conversation with her. I just feel like people moan about it, anything because they can't get her win. Really? People don't complain about anything on the internet. What's better, Pepsi or Cherry Coke? Cherry Coke. Next question. Boom, boom, boom. Is there a dungeon that's not fake value that drops Astral Lipo? No. Who the fuck picks Cherry Cokes? Over Pepsi? Anyone. I mean, I would never drink a Cherry Coke, don't get me wrong. Fuck that. But if I had to, I would. BOP patterns? Yeah, I agree, Versatile. I don't really give a shit. It's more of just keeping track on what people are getting than a competition at this point. When you think of it, I've done RFD for so long that the meta's changed from Rogue to Monk to Demon Hunter to Druid. You're the only one that did Demon Hunter in between there. Not an add-on. Nah, Zeus. Oh, next with the Prime. Hey, good morning. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Closing in on 2 years now. The real question is, what's better, cherry Pepsi or strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper? I haven't had any of them. Don't you remember when Demon Hunter had crazy speed with mastery stacking? Nah, fuck that. Still played a Druid. Water? What makes you think student can? Yeah, that is the actual question. I'm not capable of doing that. I just watched your 100 SM farms on YouTube, then I logged on, killed 5 mobs in Cathedral, and got the Ruthless Shiv. Good video. You fucking fuck. Always lucky. Yo, big congrats on that, man. I hope you went back to the video and gave it a thumbs up. And Dragon Queen, aka Zeus, with the gifted sub to Onaya. Yo, Onaya, you can finally do the la 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 emote again. Kind of you, Zeus. Welcome back in, Onaya. I always give you a thumbs up. That's why I like you. I like you even more now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna thumbs down the stream because I haven't gotten a single blue item in 15 runs. You should try to press the thumbs up on the stream. That's why you haven't received a blue, because you haven't pressed liked on the live stream. Wonder how many hours I've been in RFD. Probably at least like 5, probably. Oh shit, I never asked. Does Norway use cane sugar in Coca-Cola? I have no fucking clue what they do. All I know is that Norwegian Coca-Cola tastes better than NA Coca-Cola. On my end, emails were showing they were. You're cheating the system. No, they don't. Noki say no. He says no. Is there another way to get Hexweave Cloth than wait for reset? You can accelerate it with the Primal Spirit, and you get 1,000,000 Primal Spirit by buying really cheap Draenor herbs or ore, and then you trade it in at the trade goods NPC in Garrison, and you can craft unlimited. That might have been a bit too advanced for you, Topsky, but inside your garrison, as long as you've upgraded your garrison, every single day there spawns a vendor inside the main building in the garrison. Now that can be a vendor, or it can just be like a quest giver, but it has a chance of being an aura trader or like a herbalism trader. And you can buy Primal Spirit for materials. So that's the way. Yeah, if you don't have the herbalism or mining vendor thingy in your garrison, you can join somebody else's garrison if they have the trader in their garrison, because it's not the same for everyone. It's random for each account. I remember taking 5 months to get the vendor on the right character. Yeah, so you don't do like Alcicard. You just ask somebody if they have it, and then you view their garrison, and you can have access to the vendor, because it's RNG. Also, you're saying no shenanigans, and it's not triple like in the old days, but you still double of their value? Yeah, I realized that, but like we're running and killing and looting the exact same mobs. Like everyone is running in a circle. They're just not getting any loot. That's not my fault. Disc is getting somewhat close. That fucker got the entire Shadow Tooth set. It's only like 500,000. 600k behind. Someone ruined before the lag started, ruined their RNG. That was actually Disc who got the pole arm, but he's creeping up on me. This farm has got too much history. They're gonna make eventually like a Netflix documentary about how many people got abused on this farm, exploited. Creeping up on you with his polearm, eh? You really do need a vacation, Anaya. Hopefully Netflix won't fall that hard. It won't be interesting. I think it will get a lot of views. Can you imagine they do like in-person interviews? Like Monchi is sitting in a chair in a dark room, like, yeah, I was 17 years old. The first time student invited me to the Isle of Thunder. And everyone thinks we're talking about like an actual island, like fucking Epstein style. And student made me run in circles. I wasn't allowed to touch any of the dead bodies on the ground. Only he was. You know? Is all about how you angle it. So we're obviously talking about a video game, but they don't necessarily know that. You will come back as a refined human, Anaya. You obviously are refusing to participate and only releasing statements through your lawyer, which happens to be Monchi. And the fact that Monchi has a beautiful British accent is just going to make the documentary just way better. Didi getting mad in the courtroom during his hearing, but not at you, but at Monchi. Yeah, see? It will be a fucking banger, man. Why does my value not get updated on my life, but it does on yours? It's the way that information gets sent on the add-on. So when you guys loot something, you send that information to me, and I display it on the leaderboard. And then the leaderboard information gets sent over to you guys. So I get the information before you guys get it. So there's like a delay on your end. You made 1.5 million in 30 minutes in looted market value, but there's a lot of fake value too. I don't have an accent. You guys do. Dude, you have the wildest British accent. Like, you should actually do like a voiceover of like a British, like Easter, like a, what is it called? The stuff that old people watch during Easter. Like a crim? There's always like these bad British, like a crime show thingies during Easter. They're not documentaries. I was told as a kid to put more emphasis into my voice because it sounded too depressed. And look at you now. You're the happiest lad in the entire England. It's not a soap opera, no. No. It's like a crime thingy. There's like somebody killed the gardener. Who the fuck was it? Well, you're gonna have to watch these 15 episodes to see who did it. It's not a true crime. fake crime? No, it's like a yo Noki. What is påskekrim? What's that in English? Mystery? Is it a mystery? Hell no. Not if he's from Liverpool. They sound like they got a cock in gob. Påskekrim? A murder mystery. Yeah, kind of like a murder mystery. Is that a genre? Yeah, true crime documentaries, but they're not based on actual crimes. That's a genre? Okay, yeah. And that's what I'm referring to. Hey, who said about Liverpool Scouse is fine? Wow. Oh, that will be fake crime. We went from Laxcam to murdering someone. It escalates quickly in this chat. And we had to go through both Monchi and DD before we got there. You see the pattern? Shadowtooth trousers. I needed those as well, but I still haven't had the bow or the pole arm. But look like at both shoulders. Would be nice with a couple of each. Just look how mad Sue's got. Well, I mean, Sue's is Scottish, so... I used to live in Liverpool for 6 years, and even I had an accent back then. You kind of have to, right? The streets of Liverpool they're rough, man. If you don't speak with an accent, they're gonna fucking shank you. Again, you need vacation on Aya. Boom, 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 boom. Never happened to me. I remember coming from nightclub drunk AF and by myself, nobody ever did nothing to me. That was like back in 1997, probably. What is your opinion on Brunost? Fuck yeah, I love it. It's nice. It's great, dude. Every Norwegian likes it. I gotta find out how to price this polearm. TSM says there's only one on EU for gold cap. It's a tough one to price. It's very tough to price it because they're so hard to get. I had it for the first time last week. Fucking goat fake cheese. Goated. That was better. It's good, right? Yeah, it's great. It doesn't like... I do understand why when people hear about a brown cheese and they Google it, I do understand why people are a bit skeptical. But fuck me, it's the best. I want to order a brown as I want to get the boyfriend to taste it. You need some more context to that, Zeus, because it sounded like you were going to order a BBC so David could have a go at it. It's not even really brown, is it? Mine at least was more orange. No, it's definitely brown. Is brown cheese the new term for something awful to Google? No. How do you actually decide on what to post rare items at? I got the sliver blade and someone has posted for 1.2, but the region average is like 450. When it comes to super items like that, you just got to make sure that you have the cheapest one in the entire EU or NA, right? So if somebody has a poster for 1.2 million and that's the current lowest price, you post it for right underneath him. Like 20 on Amazon. I got it from Yuko. Maybe they only have the fake stuff. Nah, I mean the packaging is on a lot of them are like orange-ish, but the actual cheese is brown. But it's like a very light brown, and you got to keep in mind that I'm colorblind, and like dark, like brown and dark green and purple, it's all a mush for me. So it might be towards the orange side. I don't actually, but like perhaps. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Have you tried any of the colorblind accessibility options? I have tried it, but they don't really help me though. It's like okay, you know, like the ground right here. Like I can't actually tell the difference of this path, this road, and like this thing right here. I can see that it's grass. So like my brain tells me that this road is brown and this is green grass. And I can tell that there's a color difference on them ish. But it's I can't see it. Like that could have been blue and purple. Like dark blue and purple. Mm-hmm. Nah, that's roughly the same, Clyde. That's just a different version of brown cheese. Yeah, Naya. DD makes brown cheese sometimes. It makes sense. He's Dutch, man. Like, every dude that's Dutch lives on a farm and just does the hillbilly shit, milks a goat. Mm-hmm. 15 minutes left, boys. Almost 7 million value on Pi. Mm-hmm. Insane blue. It sucks to get blue items and even epic items on panda farms. Well, at least this location, because they all suck. They're worse than green items. It's better in other zones when you can get like the rib splitter and the rat render and those fancy mop blue weapons. But they don't drop on in this zone. My new record for 10 runs of RFD in 34 minutes. That's why you didn't get the rich purple, man. You gotta relax, breathe, enjoy the runs. Like this one. Treads of Edward the Odd. Wait, isn't the mace from Classic called Hand of Edward the Odd? Or is that TB? There is an epic BOE item, a weapon, that's called like Hand of Edward the Odd. Who the fuck is Edward the Odd? Name a TBC dungeon to do next farm for tailoring patterns, student. Ooh, I don't remember. Okay, do Old Hillsbrad for one of the styling hats. Edward the Odd is what they call my uncle. Did you have to sit on his lap? Would rather not talk about it. Makes sense. Edward the Odd is named after a Blizzard employee. Oh. Let me see, I should vendor. You get too much loot from this farm. You starting to get gray hair, student? I understand what it seems like that. It's just a light. Yeah, I got these new LED lights behind the monitors, and they shine on my head in a way that gives it the illusion of gray hairs. Yo, drop thumbs. What's up? I counted today how many characters I actually got. 57? What is the cap these days? 65? Edward the Odd is DD's real name. That's where the DD comes from. Oh. Students' color blindness is acting out. Starting. Bone Slasher. What farm do we do next, students? I can dust you. I actually don't know. Yo, chat. What farm are we doing next? Wine and chocolate. That's the bow. Yeah, nice. I'm just missing the pole arm now, and then I have all the items that I came for. Fox kit, wetlands. We did do Koresh, yeah. I did really good. I think I got like 29 BOE items, and like fucking 12 of them were blues. Can you do Emerald Whelpling? I already sold the one I got the other day. No, I still got my 8 left. 8 or 10. I don't remember how many I got. I actually do need wetlands. I needed the bluegill stuff. I've been postponing that one for the longest time. Huh. But I always have big regrets doing it. Because everyone in the group gets loot but me. We have to share loot. We have to share loot if we're going to do that. If we shared loot last time when we did the farm, I would have had the items because people got duplicates. But I was stupid enough to say we're not going to share loot. That was a big mistake. I'm pretty sure nobody said that, Rasaf. Yo, student, do you have an NVIDIA graphic card? I do. Boom, boom, boom. Share loot, already writing season 2 of your Netflix special. It's gonna bring in the big bucks, man. After season 1, they're gonna be down on their knees for the script for season 2. Student got the 690 GTX. I did the 69 GTX with your sister last night, Kelvig. Yeah, it doesn't do shit for me, Casey. Well, I mean, I find it more annoying than helpful. No, we can do Path of Conquest on Saturday. Now we've done Emerald Whelpling, and I said that on Saturday when we did Emerald Whelpling, like next 10-man farm can be Path of Conquest. Fellow farmer, he said, if I don't hand him my breeches, there's going to be consequences. Student 10-man Cobra scale? We've done that. Off stream. Got like 250 Cobra scales an hour. Didn't save date? I most certainly did. You gotta go back and watch the VOD. Did I make a gun farm for gears or whatever it is? Somebody did that. I don't remember if it was today or yesterday in the guild. It was like 50k an hour, apparently. That's just what I saw in guild chat. No, I'm convinced I'm gonna get the bluegill. No, Kasef, it's all good, man. I'm so used to playing without any filters like that or assists. Cooking Fire Dice Farm? Don't fucking tell people about that tactic title. That's a trade secret. Don't do Path of Conquest is all they fucking talk about in the guild chat. Yeah, maybe they will stop. Because we're going to do Path of Conquest and none of those guys are going to get epics and they're going to be like, fuck this. We're not going to do this again. And yes, I've seen it. All the Path of... Well, right now there's... See? No, that was Island Expedition. There's been a lot of talk about that. Sky Shards, Mule... What the fuck is Path of Conquest? It's a TBC 10-man farm for epics. Is there any pre-quests that you need to be done for these farms that you do with viewers? For example, I need to unlock Isle of Thunder. I actually made a video about that. Like everything you need to do and unlock on your farming toon. I don't remember when I named the video, but yeah, I talk about it like unlocking Isle of Thunder, getting access to Nasiatar, getting access to Seraph Mortis, getting the trait in BFA for extra doubloons on your tune, getting trading post level 2 in your garrison for the auction house parts. You know, like all stuff you should get done on a farming tune so you can get access to all farms. Yo, White Korean, my man with the prime. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Do pack mule? You said the other day you wanted to do it again? Yeah, I said that I sold my golden main mount, so I need a new one. I've only done it once since I sold it. Hey, big boy, accept my alt pending invite in guilds? There's none. Somebody might have invited you already. I think this is the one. You found it already? What kind of fucking wizard are you? Had it in a playlist because I needed it myself some time ago. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Um, 3 minutes left. Let's see if I can get that pole arm. See, the difference is not that massive now. 2.1, almost 1.8, 1.6, or 1.7 on disc. How many 80s should I make on Legion Remix if I want to be a wild billionaire at midnight? As many as you can. Depends on what kind of tactic you wanna use to make gold, right? If you're gonna be like farming old content, collectibles and shit, you still need a couple. You should have at least 3 druids on 3 different realms, because some dungeons and raids are farmed in 20 minutes, meaning that you can log to 3 different servers and then you can do it on a loop. Right? 10 runs on each realm. So you need at least 3 of them. That's for farming only, though. And then you are obviously going to be picking different professions on them as well. Like you want to have one druid with skinning, maybe like skinning inscriptions. So you can open up chests if you want to do skinning in dungeons. It all depends on what farms you're going to do on them. My Legion Remix druids are being held hostage. I have speed sets ready and everything. Oh, they haven't fixed it? I remember like transferring them to live realms was fucked, but then they fixed it, and then I think it was Zeus who said they fucked it again. And is it still fucked? Like you can't move any tunes? Huh. They told us a few days ago they're not letting us move tunes due to hacks. Oh, someone's doing some illegal fancy shit. I think it's because somebody did Mythic Omega and remix tune that was OP. Yeah, I remember reading about that. I mean, how long could it possibly take to fix that specific exploit, though? No Varrets? You promised me, Roshi. GG, thanks for the group, boys. That was pretty good. Wrong video. Oops. There we go. Nice. Now I'm gonna do /reload.